Yo, what's going on?
I feel like I need to sit forward.
This is
You can sit forward.
Hey everybody, Naruto FB here. It's Ronnie.
Hey, what's up? It's John.
Got Andy over here. You know.
That's Matt. This is Matt.
So, yeah, Reed can't be here right now because he's eating chicken.
He's probably done eating chicken by now.
He was eating chicken.
He was eating chicken.
You just didn't want to share. That's why I didn't come to the video.
So
Fucking holiday.
awesome chapter.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Let's actually try to stay like.
Let's try to do it in order of the way the events happened. So
we shot a video before for 20 minutes, and at the end we were like, "This sucks," and we just deleted it.
Yeah, it was
all over the place. All right.
Let's just I guess we'll just start from.
So it starts off. Madara shows up, and he clearly knows who Obito is because he says his name.
They're buddies.
They're best friends.
Chia buddies.
Chia friends.
Shit's not okay.
As we can see,
The Hokages or the Kages?
Yeah, the
they're
next
probably
question.
not okay.
Yeah, the next question was
they're not okay.
Yeah, that fucking was just awesome. See, I don't know, maybe. And next channel, they're all fucking bleeding. Like, yeah. Tsunade's gonna have, but
that got me super excited. Tsunade's gonna die. Fuck Tsunade.
I don't think she's gonna die.
Hokage's just like having a river of blood come out of his mouth.
Yeah, seriously.
What kind of fucking damage does that have to do, like, inside? It's like, it's just, like, his heart's just exploded, and it's, like, somehow linked into his lungs, and it's just like, but it's, like, still pumping out.
Yeah, it's, like, pumping out of his mouth. That's disgusting.
But yeah,
pretty fucked up.
A little before that, that fan is the original fan that he used.
Wait, wasn't that after?
That was after.
That was after, yes. He handed him the fan, but still, that was a key point.
It's a
That
badass
fan is badass.
I love how, like, once Madara touches it, he just, like, sets himself on fire.
Yeah, he's a fucking thug, that's why.
It's pretty intense. If I saw someone, like, touch a fan and, like, light himself on fire, I'd be like, that.
Dude, that fucking fan is
up.
just amazing. I want a fan like that.
Yeah.
I'd be a pretty heavy fucking fan.
I don't think it's that heavy.
It's
I
like-
just think it's, like, chakra infused like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
It definitely has, like, it's definitely, I don't know. Just because Madara can, like, has chakra up for fucking up his ass for years, it's just, like, it's fucking Madara, that's why it's awesome.
Should you imagine if that's like
Cool
that in
fan.
Naruto, like Ninja Storm, like you just never run out of chakra?
No, that'd be, yeah, that, oh God, I'd be so
Fuck
mad.
that game.
That's like someone actually fucking spamming with X with fucking Madara with a fan. They're just sitting there like,
Shoot.
fuck you, bitch, get away from me. Like, come on now. Even though you know what's gonna happen. But,
couple points. I think that Madara is on that like next level shit because like he seems to know more about everything than everybody.
Even though he's been dead.
The fact that he was in like the middle world at the end of the chapter with Obito is on that like wait what shit because like Kakashi did it by accident talking to his dad and then he got brought back but like Madara like he could just do it like he was there with Obito not even like he had to retract a soul from there he was just like there.
with that, I do agree with you on the middle world part. I don't think they were in the middle world. I think they
though.
So he's in the world between death and life.
Yeah, he said
they say that because I felt like they were just in a fucking dark ass place.
He might have been speaking metaphorically though.
That's what I saw it as. I don't think
he was laying on bed with a pillow, and that's kind of weird to be.
And plus, and the only thing that made me laugh too was like the fact that remember I told you that key thing was the Shining was activated, so he could have been in some sort of like Genjutsu fooling Obito because don't forget Obito's still a kid.
Did you
Obito
smoke before?
No, I didn't. I'm just tired of shit.
Your eyes are red as shit.
I'm fucking exhausted. And the thing that I'm thinking about too is because Obito's still a kid. Like Obito, like the last thing Obito remembers is a fucking rock collapsing on him. He doesn't know what the fuck's going on. So what better yet to set up a little Genjutsu to make him think that, like you said, metaphorically speaking, that we're in between.
And he also had like half his body back or whatever, so he was probably in the alive
well,
world.
he got that shit like cut in his table.
I wonder what happened
well, I'm saying he was his
when
full
like
body.
Madara found him. Did he like pull him out like his arms like pulled off like string cheese? Like,
I'm so sorry.
Oh god! Oh god! Band-Aids.
The weird part about that is that he still had the Sharingan in that eye though.
Yeah, I don't think it really like.
Wait, who?
Obito.
No, he didn't. It
no,
was just
in the
black.
crushed side? No. The one where he removed it was gone. But the other one where he got crushed was still there.
Yeah, there was Shining on there.
So
well, obviously he had it because if his head got crushed, like it wouldn't have made any sense.
I thought I was on the idea that it was he's like.
But see, but then remember how we.
I feel like me under a boulder kind of crush an eye.
He's been using the eye like for his entire
life. But like the next,
so
but that's when our whole thing. Remember how we said that it's a possibility that he could have like teleported out of his body.
Yeah.
The fact that Tsunade's still alive and fucking half her body's gone. I'm
she
like,
has a specific jutsu for that, but
so I'm guessing Toby can fucking mutate organs.
That's not a
it's
word.
a manga.
Hey, Full Metal Alchemist over here for a little bit.
Transmutate's not a word.
Yes, I'm making it a word now. Look it up in Urban Dictionary. It's a word now. Wiki.
Dick.
Yes.
So what else we could talk about?
Madara may have the ability to, if he was in like the middle world, he may have the ability to go
willingly pass
through like life and death or whatever if he has the run again at that point. Also, he might have also just been there, like after the battle between him and the First, he could have just been there waiting, and because he had unfinished business, kind of like Kakashi's dad, just theories and ideas, throwing it out there. You know?
Does anyone else think it's weird that according to this timeline, that he unlocked the Renegade in the fight with the First, and then this takes place after the First, but he has the Sharingan in it?
Well,
when he had the Renegade?
I feel like but when he came back, when he was brought back with Edo Tensei, he didn't activate his Renegade until he was actually using a move that required it. Like, I don't think he just...
You think he can just bounce back and forth?
Yeah,
I think he just, like... It's not like Nagato where, like, when he has it, he has it.
Well, same how you can bounce into Mangekyo and then bounce out. Like, if it's a higher level.
But the thing that makes me realize that if he had the ring the whole time, why didn't he just resurrect him himself? Why didn't he resurrect him like himself with it?
Because he wasn't dead.
Because he was dead?
No, I'm talking about when he was dead and he was in Edo Tensei form. Remember, he said when he activated the Renegade.
Well, Edo Tensei isn't a Renegade move. It's just a move.
No, I'm not saying
like if he has a Renegade, why can't he completely reverse Edo Tensei with
his soul's already bound to a body. Was ripped. I don't actually know why he couldn't do it. Because he still needs his soul, and if his soul's already bound to this body, there's no soul to retrieve.
Yeah, because it's a summoning spell.
Yeah, that's why he said he hates that spell, because it forcefully rips the soul away from its resting place. Did I say spell?
Yeah.
I meant jutsu. I'm sorry, guys.
We're old magic.
Welcome to Harry Potter FB. Yeah, Tsunade's gonna die. Yes, awesome.
You're excited about that.
Yeah, I'm glad that she's cut in half. That's great. I've been getting real tired. Well, I've been tired of her.
Tsunade. Well, it's 2 parts now. Tsunade.
That's got jokes. I will give her like 1 or 2 points for. She looks like she's gonna sacrifice herself to save all the Kages. So you know what? Good job in my book.
Yeah, she's still a fucking badass. Like
no, she's not. She's a waste of space and a bad ninja.
Yo, if it wasn't for her, when Pain did Almighty Push, half of those fucking people would be wiped out if it wasn't for her.
And then they would have been resurrected.
Yeah, but she knows. So, right? Other than the point,
she's so fucking useful.
Other than the point of resurrection,
she went to a coma.
Yeah, she's like,
she took her back. While again,
Tsunade is one of those characters that there is no credit due. She's fucking up
in the last battle.
She was like a 10-year-old kid to motivate her.
Yeah, too. Exactly. Well, she was a drunk, alcoholic, gambling fiend.
They were scared of blood. She got wrecked by Kabuto.
Yeah. She got wrecked by Kabuto.
Kabuto's a beast. Okay, don't.
Kabuto's a beast.
Kabuto was like 17 though.
Have her fucking she was a
Hokage. She was potentially Hokage.
She was fucked up from the start. From she lost mad people. Dude fucked up Orochimaru. When Orochimaru was like, "Yeah, Dan, go in there. You're cool. There's nothing to be in there. Fucking banned. You saw a fucking headband and blood. Like, my bad. Should have checked to see if there was bombs there first. That was kind of fucked up. She was more impacted through the Great Wars. First of all, she's a fucking ridiculous. I just want to say that Kakashi at he was 10 years old, saw his best friend crushed by a rock. Just saying, you don't see him oh my god.
And then ripped out his friend's eye and then put it into his own eye socket.
Actually, Rin ripped out the eye.
Well, I'm gonna say that he was complacent in the plan.
He had to,
because he wasn't like, no, don't give me my friend's eye.
No, you need a birthday gift.
Alright,
birthday gift. Yeah.
This is turning into an I hate Tsunade video, so we'll do that another time.
Well, alright, so let's bridge off a bit. I'm really glad that she might die because I'm really sick of no major even secondary characters dying in this war.
Yeah.
All these randoms are dying. And all these people got brought back without a Tensei, and then they got beaten or whatever. But we haven't I wanted to see just anyone from the original teams to die. Yeah. I mean, Neji. Sakura. If Neji died, that'd be fine with me.
No.
Well, it wouldn't be fine, but you'd be emotionally impacted though, wouldn't it?
It's true. Okay, so I agree with Andy. I think Tsunade should die for that reason. We need some death.
One of my favorite.
But like I told you, if Tsunade dies, fucking Naruto's over as we know it because. Who else are they gonna pick to be fucking Hokage?
Kakashi.
We all know. Kakashi's not gonna do it. Kakashi knows
he would have done it.
No, I think Kakashi would do it again because Naruto's still not mature enough to do it. Yes, he's strong enough and he can.
I understand there's a big maturity level, but still
Well, honestly, if there is going to be a threat after Madara, who's going to be strong enough to stop the threat anyway. Like
watching Naruto become the bad guy.
Sasuke
Sasuke has to stop him.
God is evil.
It's not like they're gonna say, "Oh, Naruto, you're the only one strong enough to beat him, but you're not allowed to because you have to stay." Like,
from what we've seen, Madara is way stronger than Naruto. Like,
yeah.
First off, he took on 5 Kages and came back without breaking a sweat or even being injured. And then Naruto using right now, that's his like strongest move. So like that did absolutely nothing to him.
You skipped over your own point. You didn't mention it was a Biju Bomb, the thing that you got knocked it back with the fans. Right. You just got ahead of yourself.
He used his strongest move. I assumed everyone knew that right now, but you know what? Thank you, Andy.
It's okay.
And Madara just blew it away with a fan, like no big deal. He didn't use a technique. He didn't use perfect Sasunu. He blew it away with his fan. Golf. So that's just showing.
Awesome.
And yeah, people are gonna be like, "Well, Hokage Bunshin." Yeah, but like, still, it's really
ate the fuck out of that and just repelled it at him.
And he didn't like.
And he was like, "Why isn't it exploding?"
Yeah.
Before.
So
it's some sort of like.
So Naruto still has
that fucking fan, yo. That fan is like some.
It's a really cool fan.
Fan got some kind of shit to it, yo.
Yeah.
It's probably some secret engraved writing on that shit that like tells you like, yeah, this fan's the almighty.
Doesn't it say something on it? Like, or like
I think it's just the symbol.
It's just the symbol, yeah.
But it looks like Madara seems to be the only one that really knows how to use it. And Toby was using it as like a weapon where he's like throwing it and hitting.
He was using it kind of like how Hidan used his scythe.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, exactly. And Madara was like, "Hey, listen, here's a bunch of wind in your face. I'm gonna go find you now."
Pop you on the nose.
That's another thing. Madara left the battlefield. He's really not even on that like fuck around shit. Like he's like, "Yeah, Obito."
He's there. He's like,
Obito, you take care of these two. I gotta do my own shit. Let me go find Naruto. And he left. He was there for a good maybe 5-10 minutes, and he was like, "Yeah, I have an agenda, and I'm making sure it gets done on time."
He said we still got like he said we're still on time. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Do you guys want to do like speculations about what that agenda is, or should we save that?
Well, I want to say one thing before, just because it's kind of random. Okay. But like when Naruto's screaming, "Where are the others?" Did anyone else read it in like the Batman voice?
Yeah.
I kind of did. I was like, "Where are the others?"
I don't know.
They're probably not okay. Well, they're probably over there and over there on the walls.
She's like here, and there's a tree in the middle.
It's like, well, you see speculation. Blood splatter over here. Her legs.
Dexter shows up and he's like, "Well, according to this,
the blood splatter."
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy though.
Yeah, he fucked some people.
The Raikage was like so blood just drip down.
Well, I'm sorry to like go back on this point again, but like I really liked that scene because this was like the first time we really saw like
main characters fucked up,
like the Allied forces.
Well, the strongest of the the strongest of the Allied forces.
Because like we didn't like Madara was just like, "Oh, I'm gonna leave." He didn't say, "I'm gonna beat you up."
Yeah, see, I thought he just because when he did like when he had ultimate
the way he said it too, he was like, "Yeah, you saw my perfect assassin. I feel like it's pointless to show it to you again," and it looked like he was just gonna leave, which makes you wonder. If he didn't use Perfect Sasunu again, what the fuck did he use? Like, what move? Like, did he just like fight them normally and just like cut people and rip people in half? Because like
that'd be cool,
like the Hulk.
Yeah, Tsunade over here.
Well, you saw the way he fucking just punched the casket when you got first resurrected. That shit went flying like 20 feet. I can only imagine what a punch to the chest would do to you. I believe it split people in half.
But for future predictions, my personal opinion. I think that Sasuke is going to play a big part in this. I don't think that Naruto's ever going to get to the point where he's just, like, so much stronger than Madara. Like, I don't think there's any training that he can do. I feel like it may be something that happens during a battle, whether it's Sasuke helping out Naruto, giving him some sort of power, or Sasuke dying and that unlocking a power within Naruto that stops Madara.
I don't think so.
I mean, that might be cool, but I just don't feel like that would be, like, fulfilling in the sense that I feel like Naruto has to somehow change Sasuke. I don't see Sasuke siding with Naruto just to get his own personal...
And I feel like losing Sasuke so early, like, because we're talking about the series that's going to go on. This
I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon,
but like,
just saying in general.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I feel like before, there's going to be a couple of arcs after this. I feel like if Sasuke died now, or like, sacrifice himself now, I feel like this whole, like, what would be happening the rest?
Well,
like,
I don't think it's going to be now. I think maybe, like, the final battle, like, thing. I was just saying...
Oh, like, so we don't even know who the bad guys, but okay, yeah,
no,
maybe.
I was just saying because we've seen how strong Madara is, and I feel like for Naruto to get that strong through, like, training, there's no one there that can teach him anything else that would, like... everything else is going to be... He's going to learn through himself.
Yeah.
Unless he somehow, like, gets back the other half of the Nine Tails, like...
But that's still sealed in the death god thing.
Yeah.
Which is,
I don't know who would be the next big bad after this. It's just like
It's
the power jump is just so
honestly,
huge.
it's like
Sasuke,
after he beats Madara and Toby, it's gonna be Sasuke, and then I think it's gonna be
Actually, I don't feel like, you know what,
yeah.
on this one, I really don't feel like Naruto himself is going to be Madara. I really feel like the Madara fight's going to be Sasuke that kills Madara. I feel like what better way, because you have one Uchiha who hates Uchihas, but one who wants to revive the Uchiha name, which is a conflict in itself right there. Because Madara, because Sasuke already saw through his brother that Madara was a threat. And now he's going to be like, you know what, he's like, you have so much hate towards you. Like, he wants to revive a name that Madara wants to destroy. So he's like, that's the conflict in itself, and I really feel like...
Could you imagine if Kirin was pregnant with Sasuke's child?
Oh,
that'd be like... Because technically
badass.
that'd be like a godchild, the Uchiha, like the Senju cells plus the that's like Uzumaki plus
but at this point, like I feel like at this point in the timeline, like Naruto is not going to defeat Madara, but it's going to be Sasuke because Sasuke done like he knows all this shit about his clan now, all these secrets behind it, and I really feel like that fight's going to be Sasuke and Madara.
I wonder what was on that scroll.
I wonder. What if like Madara like beats the shit out of Naruto to the point where he's like there's no hope. Not Naruto saying like, oh man, it's hopeless, but like he's beaten. Sasuke shows up, beats Madara, unlocks the Renegade.
Well, because
and then just fucking leaves because he's like, you're like fucking worthless to me again, like how he always was, where he's like, you're not.
Because I honestly feel like, but I honestly feel like Sasuke would give Madara a run for his money because Naruto now, like I do respect Naruto and his power, but like he's a character with just brute no brain.
Yeah.
Sasuke thinks, analyzes, and he's like Kakashi. He's always 10 steps ahead.
Yeah.
So I feel like, he's going to, like, when Madara looks at him, he's going to think of Sasuke like, oh, you're just a regular Uchiha and take advantage of. But he's not, like, Sasuke always thinks 10 steps ahead.
I don't think Naruto's a guy that uses brute strength. I mean, he used to be, but I think he's really changed dramatically.
Not as much as Kakashi and Sasuke.
Okay, not as much.
That's what I mean. He's not on a strategic level as Sasuke.
He is smart.
Look at this chapter, for example. The second Madara showed up and Naruto got mad, he pulls out the tails and rushes at him.
He doesn't think. He just like, and that's one thing that always got me. The
strongest ninja that's probably ever existed next to the First Hokage, and you decide to just rush at him with your strongest technique. Not even like, let me try to find an opening.
It's
also a shadow clone though. It's not like actually Naruto.
But like then that's when it. But see, that's when it comes to Naruto. Like that's Naruto's same.
If Naruto was there, he would have done the same thing.
Naruto rushes. It's not him. It's a clone. Like Naruto does the same fucking thing. Shadow clone replacement, and then fucking some kind of sort of Rasengan spiral jutsu ball that'll fucking affect your damage. Like, realistically, let's be true. He would have never hit fucking Obito in the face if it wasn't for Kakashi.
Yeah, Kakashi was like, yo, follow my plan.
Exactly. Like, he has the strength, because Kakashi didn't have the strength, but he had the plan. Whatever?
I think we said this.
No, we didn't say this last week.
Oh, okay.
We didn't. But, yeah, like, that's...
we said in the past.
Yeah, but like I said, it's I see it as definitely Sasuke. It's gonna be a sick ass Sasuke.
Well, also like, how do you fight against like Amaterasu and Susanoo? Like, there's no way to do it unless you also have like that kind of like armor.
Well, that's why I'm thinking that Naruto's like little cloak thing is gonna become.
Yeah, I feel like that whatever the fuck gets around him protects him.
Because like the Nine Tails chakra used to
Harry
be like
Potter.
Yeah,
like his mom's love.
Yeah. Back to Harry Potter FP.
Yep, Harry Potter FP.
But like when he had like the four tails, like that became like a cloak. It did damage him, but heal at the same time. But it also protected him from stuff. I'm feeling like now that he has the Nine Tails like power under control, it's gonna become more of like a cloak that protects him. So it might be something that can rival the Sasuke.
Well, whenever we learn more about the fucking Sage of the Six Paths and his like abilities and shit, we'll know more about Naruto's powers, new developed powers.
Yeah.
Also. Like, this is like random, but I'm like mad that the first Hokage like actually died. Like if Orochimaru like died, it was actually like
I think about this every day because First Hokage like no matter like they never really evaluate on him, but I feel like if he was like if they actually did like a whole thing on him, I would like I love him as it is because he's such a fucking thug.
Yeah.
But they like just the fact because I like the whole wood shit he can do. Shit is
that's
awesome.
the one thing that always throws me off. Looking at Madara now,
like
it's unfathomable to like have another guy even on Madara's level or stronger than Madara. Like I can't like I've
using
seen,
wood jutsu.
Exactly. I've seen some of the things that he can do in like
that game is really fucked up Splinter.
Well, the tree cut Tsunade in half, so don't underestimate trees.
I'm just saying the tree cut somebody in half is just so random. It's like, yeah, I can understand it crushing somebody.
No, but if you ever like the way he like used his fucking wood jutsu was fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, even when you saw him fight the fucking third Hokage, I was like, the shit he was doing, like, what the fuck? I can only imagine what you were like when you're not being controlled by Orochimaru. I was like, you're so.
Well, that's why I feel like there's something fishy going on. Like, I don't know what
I feel like there's going to be a lot of explaining with Obito and Madara. Madara's past needs to be explained, and Obito's past just as well.
Along with the first.
Honestly, like, it's Zetsu. If Zetsu, like, is like, clearly, like, the first cells.
Yeah, but, like I said, like, you know, it'd be sick if they said the man who knows everything was fucking the first Hokage. Like, you know, like you said, he's a shell of his former self, but do you realize his soul got sealed away?
It's not. I hope not.
No, yeah, but you can't because his soul got fucking sealed away through the deep level soul, so it can't be him. But, you know, it could be, like, the father of the Zetsus or the mother, whatever you want to call it.
The plant?
I guess. Whatever.
The plant's the mother brain.
It's a giant tree that talks.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
Right,
he like gives life to a giant tree, and then the tree turns out to be
the tree from
evil.
Zelda,
like fucking Goliath.
We're still 120 minutes. The comment question that we saw that we liked was Kyle Pennington, and he asked,
"Hey Kyle."
Yes.
He asked,
"What's up, Kyle?
Ronnie, how high were you? You there were some points in the video where you completely zoned out and looked like you were gonna pass out. And Andy, were you wearing a Team Rocket T-shirt?
Would you like to go first, Andy?
No, I was not wearing a Team Rocket team shirt.
Yes,
T-shirt.
I was violently high that night,
Mm-hmm.
where I endangered my hunger and my sleep, and my thinking process.
Yeah.
Don't do drugs, Kyle.
So comment question. What do you think caused Obito to do? Did we ask that one? I feel like we did.
Next question.
No, go for it. Like,
no, I feel like we asked like what do you think Madara said to Obito that made him completely change who he was and his personality, like, and join Madara's side? How do you think, like, what happened between them at, like, the little scene that we saw at the end of the chapter?
Also, ask us questions about ourselves, because, like, I actually like
Yeah.
About how
the personal
high
questions
is.
are pretty cool. So if you want to ask personal questions, feel free. Go ahead.
Not like super personal, not like John being gay or like Matt being awesome.
Because I'm gay.
See? And now you don't need to ask because he's already said it.
So
on the internet.
Ask questions. We like them. We'll answer them.
I'm not gay. I had to clear that up.
The more questions,
there's nothing wrong if he was gay.
The more questions we get, the more answers we'll have. Ask us questions. We'll have answers.
He's gonna punch me as soon as
Yeah. Oh, quick Bleach review. Yamamoto's a beast.
No one cares about Bleach.
I actually thought it was pretty awesome. His like fucking Bankai is pretty. Why didn't he take his Bankai yet?
So back to Dragon Ball Z Review 256, the Revival Piccolo.